A Call 7 investigation. Denver judges ordering several children be removed from homes that Denver Human Services put them in the first place.
Call 7 investigator John Ferrugia first uncovered evidence DHS was not conducting proper checks. Now the DHS director admits to John she misled the public.
I combined background checks and fingerprinting as one thing, and they're two different activities and two tasks.
DHS Director Penny May tried over and over to explain why she didn't know that hundreds of critical and state-mandated fingerprints had not been completed to keep kids safe.
I did not ask any questions about the fingerprinting process, and that was my fault.
While May heads the largest social services agency in the state, she admits she has no previous experience in child and family services, including child safety. So in July, when we asked, she denied any problems.
I am saying that the process is in place and it is working.
But that wasn't true. Even so, she argues that her staff knew and it wasn't necessary for her to know.
I cannot know or be expected to know every task on every case every day. I have to trust them, and I do.
This is not every task on every case every day. This is a systemic flaw in children's safety in your department, and you're telling me you didn't know anything about it.
I did not have knowledge of the fingerprint process and all the steps.
Our investigation has prompted a statewide audit of whether Colorado counties, including DHS, are following state law. May says DHS has now completed hundreds of additional fingerprint checks, identified 13 cases involving 20 children that have caused safety concerns, and have recommended court action. So far, judges have moved 7 children in 3 cases. But the larger question is why the director, who admittedly relies on her staff for expertise she lacks, did not know of such a serious safety issue months after it was discovered. Clearly, there are questions of credibility.
It should have come to me, and it did come to me. It did not come to me when you and I spoke.
Because somebody was asking questions of you, questions you didn't ask.
But questions I didn't ask because I didn't have the background to ask.
The State Department of Human Services has now gathered more than 770 cases in its 64-county review. It's currently examining each one by hand to determine whether the errors we have uncovered in Denver are also a statewide problem. In the newsroom, I'm Call 7 investigator John Ferrugia.